coming up to the stage tonight. She's an up-and-comer on the Buffalo comedy scene. She recently performed in the Buffalo's Funniest Contest at Helium Comedy Club downtown. You're going to love her. I'm excited to see her stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Emily Trunzo.
I want to preface this by saying I'm embarrassed that you guys just saw me do that. I was worried about that in the corner the whole time. Just shaking my leg, just waiting for it. I'm gonna fall, I know it, and the tumbleweed nickname that my family has given me is gonna come true. I'm gonna just faceplant in front of all of you. As you heard, I'm new to comedy, so I've been doing this for about a month. If you haven't noticed, I was in my coffin for about a year or two or 1,000 because I'm very transparent. Or not transparent, I'm very glow in the dark and pale because I'm in my coffin. It was a fun time. I just sucked enough blood, went to bed, laid in there, now I'm here. And I spend some time in the sun sometimes, but I'm allergic to it. I sunburn because my brothers got all of the they got all the Italian genes. I got stuck with the German and Irish ones, so I'm a little leprechaun. I'm not lucky though. I have a problem with my sciatica, so one time I was bringing laundry into my brother's house. I was house sitting for the weekend, and I brought laundry in. Got in the washer about an hour later after laying on the couch. I tried to get up to go wash or change it into the dryer. Don't you know I can't get up? So I'm like sitting there thinking I broke my back. I had no idea what was going on. I thought I broke my back. Could not get up. I was listening to motivational songs like Shania Twain's Up. Mother, Mother, Get Up. And St. Motel's Move. None of this was enough for me to get up off the couch. So after that thought, I was thinking I broke my back. I went to the emergency room. And let me tell you how embarrassing it was when they came out and said, a muscle group is temporarily paralyzing you. Sorry about your luck. Like, on your way. It was not a good time. We're at a bowling alley. Obviously, you guys know that. You got here. So when I go bowling, the ball offsets one side of my sciatica, so that's always fun. My brothers I have two brothers. One has 3 kids, one has 4. They're basically competing the whole time because the first 2 are 2 months apart, the second 2 are 2 weeks apart, and the third 2 are 2 days apart. That is a part of sibling rivalry that I am so excited I was not a part of. I don't know what kind of phone calls were going on, but I'm so glad I was not included in that. I don't know why they competed, but Tyler won. He has 4.
Same wife?
We don't have to go there. But everyone warns you when you have kids that the Legos are going to be on your floor and you're going to step on them and you're going to have a hard time with that. No one prepares you when you have a dog that they're going to make a shape. When I got my dog, I gave her a bone. She transformed that shit right into a shape. And this is not a rescue dog. She hasn't served any time. Not sure where she learned that skill set. Not sure what prison we're trying to escape, or if she's just really pissed at me for some reason that I'm not aware of. Not feeding her the right kibble. Not taking her for enough walks. I don't know. She's just pissed. And I see her chewing on that thing when I'm dead asleep, and I have to sleep with one eye open now. She is the love of my life. That's so pathetic. Oh my gosh. I'm a dog person, if you can't tell. So I love this dog, and this morning she tried to escape from me. And I don't blame her, as I would try to escape from me too. Honestly, I spoil the shit out of her, but I would still be like, I'm doing my own thing. I'm hyper independent. That's the trauma speaking, guys. That's what we unpacked in counseling last week. My counselor is really happy with me because I stopped calling. I switched counselors recently, and that is quite a dilemma because my mom's laughing really loud because she knows the details of why I'm in counseling. No, I'm just kidding. So my counselor's really happy with me because I stopped calling, and I switched psychiatrists and counselors. So my new psychiatrist looked at me and said, "Emily, can you tell me your med list?" So I rattled it off, and he goes, "Why are you on this medication?" And I said, I don't think it's April Fool's Day. I don't know why we reverse roles. I'm not sure why you're asking me what this medication is for. I didn't go to school for 8 years. That was you, bud. What the fuck? I went for communication, and clearly I fucking suck at it. I gotta go back. I'm sorry. I just don't understand why he asked me that, so I just looked puzzled, and he was like, that medication, while it's for anxiety, which I'm not sure if you've caught on, anxiety, it's basically Benadryl. So my last psychiatrist was trying to knock me out so that I didn't have to participate in counseling sessions and psychiatric help. I'm not sure why they did that. It was a great time learning that about myself. I am gullible, clearly. Doctors can just prescribe me Benadryl for 3 years, and I will be like, why am I so tired? Sleep apnea in the middle of driving. It just enhanced it completely, and I was just like, I thought those were a different kind of drug for men. ED. Yeah, so when I was driving here in Niagara Falls, that's where I come from, just so you know, it used to be a wonder of the world, but my biggest wonder of Niagara Falls is how there's any chiropractic offices still open, because if you just drive at less than speed limit, the potholes will crack your back for you. Free of charge. That's the shit we like in Niagara Falls. I don't know about, I'm just kidding, I know it's out here too. Who's broke here?
Yeah.
Right, thank you. Take your broke ass home. What are you doing? You didn't listen to Fergie? She gave clear instructions. You guys are supposed to be home right now. But seriously, when I was driving here, I saw a Great Dane. And Great Danes are rather large, if you didn't know. They're taller than this stage, so I was quite intimidated when I was in my truck. I was like, wow, that's a big dog. That's not the funny part. The funny part. The owner was smaller than the dog. And I was just like, don't they have signs for that somewhere? Like, you must be this tall to have a dog that's this tall. Like, there should be some kind of dating website where you can match up with what kind of dog. Not a dating website, I'm sorry. Where are we right now? Bestiality is not a joke, Emily. What the fuck? We're like, I am never inviting her back here ever again. What the fuck was she talking about? I'm sorry, guys. My family's from West Virginia. I'm sorry, Nana. Oh, she's pissed. Alright, so I'm going to hell. Who's with me? But no, I really thought that there should be some kind of matching website, not dating. I'm correcting myself. Where you can match with the dog depending on your height. Because how are you going to teach a dog that towers over you? And you're going to be like, sit. And he's going to be like, no, motherfucker, you sit. You sit, bitch. Give me my kibble right now. I don't know why kibble's on the menu twice for my terminology today, but I really like that word. I chose to wear the same outfit I wore for Buffalo's Funniest Person competition. I washed it. Don't give me that look. Because I would like to be a cartoon character for you guys, so I'm easily accessible, as somebody else put it earlier. That was the wrong word again. I am not easily accessible, guys. I may go as Big Red sometimes on stage, and that's just because Cinnamon is my name on Tuesdays, and I don't want to get confused. I am dumb, as we've realized. So, yeah. My dog is a German Shepherd Husky mix. If she was one of the 7 dwarfs, she would be Dopey. Because she will break out of her crate and just sit on top of it. And when I open the door and her crate is directly back in view, she's just staring at me like, bitch, what the fuck do you want? Why are you home right now? Get out of my, there's a bug. Get out of my house. That's what they all say, right? Just kidding. I have too much anxiety for that. I would be running all over the place. I'd be tripping again, as I said. Summertime is really fun. I really like fun houses because when I go in the fun house, it's kind of like roulette. Like, am I gonna fall through the floor today? Because the way that the carnies put up the rides is just not secure at all. And when I take my nieces and nephews, I'm seriously like, okay, all right, I gotta crawl through this spinning thing, this orange spinning thing of terror and death. And I have to have a little 3-year-old with me, little hands, and I have to go slow. But I'm like running through, and then I'm like, come on, Flora, let's go, let's just book it. And the carnies are like, what the fuck, who let you guys out? And that's just an insult. Like, if you've ever seen, I don't even know, I can't even think of anybody, but it's just a fun time. Funhouse mirrors are also a thing. And I see those on the daily because I have body dysmorphia. So looking in the mirror is always a gamble of what I'm gonna look like that day. Am I gonna be tall and skinny or short and stocky like a teapot? I don't know the song anymore because I'm not a child, so I'm short and stout. That's as much as I remember. I hope you guys enjoyed me being awkward because that's my biggest thing. Give it up for your hosts. Give it up for your other comics we're going to see today. It's going to be a great time. Thank you guys so much.
Give it up!